Hey everybody, welcome to the Book Nook. Today we are going to talk about my past, present, and future of books. So let's get started. So recently I finished the book Hide by Kirsten White. There are 14 contestants, one life-changing monetary prize. Who will be the winner? And what happens when they find out it's something so much sinister than they ever could have imagined? So this is a great summertime horror read. It is fun, and I really liked the setting. This old decrepit amusement park. Roller coaster, parts of the track are falling out. Creepy, rusted out carousels. Abandoned carousels are so creepy, but they're also really kind of beautiful. I would love to be able to go and photograph like a old abandoned amusement park. I think that'd be amazing. There's this place in Vegas. It's not an amusement park, but it's called a sign graveyard. Like all the old neon signs and stuff are in this graveyard. That's a place I'd also like to go photograph. But anyways, I'm getting distracted. So Hide. It's kind of slashery, but also like there's more just weird crap behind the scenes going on with the people putting on this competition and the whys of it and all that. Will anyone make it out? Who knows? Who will win? I don't know. You gotta read it to find out. Hide, Kirsten White. Good time. The next book I read was Star Wars Brotherhood by Mike Chen. So I recently read his other book, Light Years from Home, and that was a UFO abduction story, and it was awesome, and I really liked it. And so I'd never read a Star Wars book before, so I was curious about this. And, you know, I like Mike Chen as an author, so I'm like, yeah, dude. I saw this, I randomly picked it up, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get into it. It takes place during the Clone Wars, when Anakin is not a poop yet. He's still got goodness in him. Padme's still around. Him and Obi-Wan, they're tight. And this story, like, once I got into it, I was into it. It was like Star Wars action happening. The pew, 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 and the vroom, vroom, like a lot of action. The character development with the characters was just really great. And you get a little more of like the inside of the inner turmoil of Anakin, and then the bond between him and Obi-Wan and all the political stuff that's happening. And just Mike Chan wrote it fantastically. I would highly recommend it. If you like Star Wars, if you've seen all the movies, it's like revisiting the Clone Wars, seeing another layer to it. That was a 5-star read for me. I freaking loved it. If you're not a Star Wars fan, you might not really like it. But if you like kind of sci-fi, fantastical stories, you might also like it. And then, books we picked up recently. What I started reading currently, we just started Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. This book so far, I'm not too far in. I'm a couple freaking pages. Storytime with Sin, here we go. On a bitter cold day in the December of his junior year at Harvard. Why did I say it like that? At Harvard, Sam Mazer exits the subway car and sees amid the hordes of people waiting on the platform, Sadie Green. He calls her name. For a moment, she pretends that she didn't hear him. But then she turns and a game begins. A legendary collaboration that will launch them to stardom. These friends, intimate since childhood, borrow money, bag favors, and before even graduating college, they have created their first video game blockbuster called Ichigo. Overnight, the world is theirs. Not even 25 years old yet. Sam and Sadie are brilliant, successful, and rich, but these qualities won't protect them from their own creative ambitions or the betrayals of their hearts. I'm on page 17, so yeah, I'm not very far, but so far I like the writing style a lot. It is already immersive, so Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. Then another book I got because I keep seeing it everywhere. And it's got a creepy, I hate creepy baby dolls. I don't even know what this book is about. I just kept seeing it everywhere. And I think it was in one of the Nightworms book packages. Nightworms is a specially curated horror themed box of sorts that always has fantastic book picks in it. This is not an ad. I think this was in one of them. I could be wrong. I don't know. Let's have some more story time with Sin. Just like Mother. The last time Maeve saw her cousin was the night she escaped the cult in which they were raised. Okay, you guys know I like stories about cults. I don't know why. I just do. For the past 2 decades, Maeve has worked hard to build a normal life in New York City, where she keeps everything and everyone at a safe distance. All right, fair enough. I would too, after being in a cult. Who the heck are you gonna trust? Nobody! When Andrea suddenly reappears, Maeve regains the only true friend she's ever had. Uh-oh. Soon she's spending more time at Andrea's remote Catskills estate than in her own crammed apartment. Maeve doesn't even mind that her cousin's wealthy work friends clearly disapprove of her single lifestyle. Oh, get over it. Everyone needs to get over it. After all, Andrea has made her fortune in the fertility industry. Baby fever comes with the territory. The more Maeve immerses herself in Andrea's world, the more disconnected she feels from her life back in the city. And the cousin's increasing attachment triggers memories Maeve has fought hard to bury. But confronting the terrors of her childhood may be the only way for Maeve to transcend the nightmare still to come. Na-na-na. Alright, well, people in cults are usually pretty awful, so I look forward to seeing what happens in this. Also, 2 books I recently ordered, and they are indie books, because I'm trying to read more indie books. Lure by Tim McGregor. This mer woman kind of floats into the bay, and the fishing village people are like, oh, we gotta go kill this mer lady because we're a bunch of buttholes, so we're gonna go do that. When a new god drifts into the bay, the menfolk fear nothing as they reach for their spears, but capturing her may be the last act of their reckless bravado. Her very presence brings dissent and madness. So it's going to be a wild ride, and I love stories that have like a water element to them or have like an environment of underwater. So I'm very excited to read this. Another one I discovered recently, and I think I heard about it on Twitter, was Moonfellows by Danger Slater. And this book sounded pretty cool. It appealed to me because I like really weird stories and stuff that I have to do with like space and aliens and cryptids and stuff. So this kind of appealed to that me. And what a cool name too. Danger Slater. That's a great name. First name Danger. One small step for man, one giant leap into the existential abyss. Washington, D.C., 1906, the inaugural mission of the Moonfellow program. A chance to shape the future of civilization as we know it. Our first tentative steps into the stars. It was a complete and unequivocal disaster. Now, a hapless gravedigger finds himself among the handful of survivors stranded on the lunar surface. They left people on the moon, forced to contend with madness, conspiracies, and whatever the F that thing is on the dark side of the moon, picking them off one by one. This is the 100% true-ish story of the brave men and women we abandoned on the moon. How good does that sound? I thought it sounded awesome, so I pre-ordered it, and I think I should be getting it, it comes out this month, July 20th. So if you're interested in any of these books, I will have links down below. They are affiliate links, so a little bit goes to me, and then it also goes to support indie bookstores. Support your indie bookstores! Do you guys think I should do a playlist of my Friday reads? I was thinking about putting all these together in a playlist, because I don't think you really need to watch them in order. I mean, you could. Let me know in the comments if you think I should put a playlist together. And then after this video, I'll just have another Friday Reads that you can check out if you enjoy this kind of format. It's kind of like, recent reads or whatever. So that'll be coming up next after this. So stick around, check it out. And thank you so much for hanging out today in the Book Nook. If you had fun hanging out, boop that like button, come back, see me again, and we'll talk about more bookish stuff and weird things. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye!